Today's video is going to be a project use it up update. This is all about the numbers where I share how much I have used up of makeup, skincare, and hair care. I've been doing this on my channel ever since I started my channel, which was, I don't know, like 5 years ago. So check out the project use it up playlist. Now, I do a lot of project panning and I don't show you the items in these videos. Like I said, this is all about the numbers, but if you want to see the items, you would want to check out the Project Pan playlist and the empties playlist. If you are new, please subscribe. I do this to see how much I'm getting use out of my beauty products because I love makeup and skincare and perfume, but I want to make sure that I'm using things up. So that's why I do this. Like I said, check out those other videos for more and let's get started. Alrighty, so this is the Project Use It Up update for halfway through the year, which is very exciting. Now, last year, I got to $1,000 of makeup empties for the first time ever in my 7 years of project panning, which was very, very exciting. And I would love to make it to that again this year. I'll let you know my progress in this video, but I'm excited to share some numbers with you. Like I said, I do this because it's fun and I also want to know that I'm actually using up my products. All right, so far for the year, total empties for skincare, hair care, and makeup is $1,420, which is pretty exciting. I'm happy about that. The skincare and hair care part of it is $964. $0 of perfume empties. Haven't finished any perfume yet this year. I need to get working on that. But the most exciting part, makeup empties so far for the year, $456. Love it. Very excited about that. My lowest month overall was February. That was $60 of empties, and that was skincare, hair care, and makeup. My highest was January for a total of $327 of skincare, hair care, and makeup. So total makeup empties, $456. So not quite halfway there to the $1,000 mark, which I would love to make it to that again. That was so exciting that I finally did that last year after trying for so many years. But I think I could do it. If I finish a couple of high-end products, I definitely think maybe I could get to that goal. I have noticed that that is a big part of it is I've got to focus on a couple high-end products because a $50 foundation will take you a lot further in the empties value than a $10 foundation. So also, it's good to focus on the more expensive stuff because I want to get my money's worth. So really, it's not a bad idea. So that's what I've done so far. Let me break down the makeup by item. So that is 23 makeup items and almost all of those are full sizes. I only count deluxe sizes and full sizes. I don't count like little paper samples, that sort of thing. So 23 makeup items so far empty for the year. Let me break that down by category. Brow products, 2 products at a value of $35. Foundations. I have finished 6 foundations for a value of $211. Now, of course, these were not all full at the beginning of the year. Some of these were probably like half empty from last year, but still, I'm excited about that. Highlighter. I finished 1 highlighter for a value of $10. 4 lip glosses, $58. I'm pretty excited about that. 2 of my biggest project panning goals for the year were to use up as many foundations and lip products as possible. So I am pretty happy about these numbers. A concealer, 3 concealers for a value of $49. 2 mascaras for a value of $14. 3 face primers for a value of $64. 1 lipstick at $9 and 1 lip liner at $6. So as far as lip products, like I said, that is a total of 6 lip products, 4 glosses, 1 lipstick, 1 lip liner. Pretty happy about that. And foundation, 6. So 23 makeup items for a value of $456. That is January through June of this year. Not bad, guys. Not bad. I am pretty happy about that. So let me go back and compare to some previous years just because I think it's fun. I have been keeping track of this for many years. Like I said, you can go back and watch the old videos on my channel. They're pretty old videos, but if you want to watch them, they're there. Okay, so last year was my best as far as makeup empties, as far as the value, and that was $1,033 of makeup empties, and that was 50 items. The total value of all the empties was $3,286 last year. That includes skincare, hair care, and perfume. Last year I finished at $241 of perfume, which is pretty good. This year I'm at zero. And then the skincare and hair care part of it was $2,012. And then let's go back to 2021. So that year I finished more makeup items. I finished 59 items. The value was lower though because there was more drugstore makeup. The value was $881. And that year my total empties was $2,842. Skincare, hair care was 1,817, and perfume was 144. So when I'm talking total empties, like I said, that includes skincare, hair care, and perfume and makeup. Now, 2021 was the first year that I started including hair care in the hair care, skincare part of it. So 2020, I was not counting hair care. So my total empties was lower at $1,924. Just skincare was $978. Perfume was $105. And the makeup part, I was really, really close in 2020 at $946. And that was 70 items. Wow, I finished 70 makeup items in 2020. Now, like I said, obviously a lot of those were drugstore because I did not get to $1,000. And last year I finished 50 makeup items and the value was more at $1,033. So that really goes to show that if you finish more high end, obviously the value is higher. And like I said, these are mostly full size products. A couple are deluxe sizes, but like little packets like that, I do not count. So looking back at this, it's kind of interesting. I don't know, this is just fun for me. I keep track of this for my own entertainment purposes, but also I am really trying to make sure that I'm using things up. And this year, something else I'm tracking is all of my spending actually. And I'm breaking that down by like clothing, that sort of thing, bills, etc. I'm actually keeping track of all of that this year, which is the first time in a long time that I have done that. I did used to do this back when I was a student, and obviously I was living off of student loans and that sort of thing. I was keeping very close track of my spending. Now, I am fortunate that, I don't have credit card debt or anything like that, but over the last few years, I was not always keeping track. Now, I wasn't like I said, I wasn't going into major debt or anything, but for my own interest, I decided to keep track. So that part, I'm going on a bit of a tangent, I know, but this video is about numbers and finances. So I'm just kind of telling you guys all of this. I'm curious what you guys do if you track this sort of thing. Please let me know. So at the beginning of this year, I actually decided to go back through last year's numbers and added everything up. And it was very, very eye-opening. It was very interesting. The total number I spent on like my entire life last year, I did not think was unreasonable. But the part that stood out to me was what I included, like just stuff. And so that was like makeup, skincare, hair care, clothing, house products, like just things. And that number was higher than I would have liked, which is why I did go on a no buy for the majority of this year. So this year, I actually am not keeping track of separate makeup spending. I'm just keeping track of all of my spending, which really is more important, really, if you think about it. So I did not break that down by makeup. In previous years, if you want to know how much I spent on makeup and skincare, I did keep track of that in previous years. So like I said, you can go back to the Project Use It Up series. But this year I'm not doing that. I'm just grouping it all together with all of my other financial stuff that I'm keeping track of. And it's been really interesting to do. And I'm happy that I'm doing it just out of my own interest. And like I said, when I added up those numbers for last year, that was a big motivator. Even though I didn't spend that much money on just makeup last year, that was a big motivator for me to do this year, which is what I've been doing. And it's interesting. So I tally everything up every month, and I don't know, it's been fun. And I think it's good to be aware. I just think it's good to be aware because I am someone who sometimes gets stressed out by financial type things. So for me, this has been very helpful. But I like the empties part more. It's more interesting, obviously. But I am happy with what I've done so far this year. Makeup empties, $456. Pretty happy about that. And that's 23 items. Almost all of those are full size. And I'm very happy about the foundation part of it, which is 6 foundations and 6 lip products. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let us know if you guys do this as well. Like I said, if you want to see the items, check out the Project Pan playlist and the Empties playlists. But I think this is fun to do. And I do think it's also kind of eye-opening because if I realize like, okay, every year as far as makeup empties, I've been getting anywhere from like $800 to $1,000. So if I was spending like $2,000 on makeup in a year, which I have in the past, and I'm not doing that anymore, um, then that doesn't really make sense because then I'm buying way more than I'm using up. Even though may not be using up the exact items that I'm buying, I'm still using stuff up from my stash. So I think a big goal of mine is to look at these numbers and say, hey, this is roughly how much I am using up every year. Therefore, why would I spend $2,000 on makeup in a year? I'm never getting anywhere close to that as far as empties. And makeup goes bad, it expires. So that's something to think about. So that's kind of why I've done this, and it's just interesting to me. I think it's fun. Let us know if you are doing this. Let us know if you are tracking all of your finances. I'm interested to hear that. And yeah, if you are new, please subscribe. And if you are interested, I also have a channel membership option if you want to see exclusive video content from me. There is more information on that in the description box. And I do also have a second channel now, which is fashion and lifestyle. I'll link that down below too. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.